Welcome back, everybody. Sign here again with another Ente build spotlight video. And, well, as of recording, Ente released this yesterday, so it'll be 2 days by the time the video comes out. This is the Juggernaut, redone for Reforged Eden 2. And you can tell it's got the, no, I mean, we can call it, I guess, the Medusa class styling to it. But, you know, same as like the Hydra, the Hive, which is right here. The Warlord, I think, is the big one. Yeah. But this thing is just a heavy armor ship killer, honestly. All right, let's take a look around the inside, right? Let's see. Hardpoint per turret. You know, actually, that's not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and, because Ente always does this, upgrade markers. So am I correct about that being a hardpoint? No, you could put a turret there, though, but it's not marked as spot for a turret. What do we got here? Retractable turret position. Move heavy weapon 2 blocks backwards first. Optional, remove the 9 blocks below. Okay. Yeah, this thing is basically armed to the teeth with plasmas. So, oh yeah, retractable turret position. Retractable turret position. All right, let's go ahead and hop into the bridge. And what do we got here? Color schemes can be found in the library. Okay. The armor spare area in the bow allows to upgrade the internal bow armor. Be wary that this will impact mobility. Okay. Heavy plasma cannon on top can be optionally replaced with a turret. Universal constructor deconstructor positions are in the hangar. Thruster upgrades are unmarked. Replace, upgrade the existing thrusters as needed. You can upgrade the small fusion to a large one. You may want to get rid of the advanced generator once you do that. Remove or deactivate projector once no longer needed. I do love these new, like, command consoles here. Alright, let's go ahead and check this thing out, right? So, O2 station, armor locker on the bridge. Upper bridge, then we got shield, main CPU, equipment workshop, auxiliary generators, warp, engineering, secondary hangars, bow areas, CPU deck 2, main hangar, ground exit, production, main generator, lower bridge, hydroponics, and medic. So yes, this ship has 2 bridges. Now what was through here? Space exit. Nice. And it's wrapped around the back side of the bridge. Which means that this little weak chunk of armor here, right, 1100 versus like, say, you know, 12,000 for a hardened steel block. All right. Go ahead and head down. We're going to hit floor 4 up. Here's our CPU. Now this comes in as a Core 9. And it's actually just a hair over Core 9. CPU extender position. Auxiliary CPU, right? Bum, bum, bum. All 4 of those. And then, well, it's all marked out for auxiliary CPUs, it looks like. It's only 2 blocks deep. I'm just thinking that the quantum extenders are going to... let's see. Because they're 1 by 1 by 3, right? Yeah, 3 by 1 by 1. They might... Well, we could do 1, 2, and then we'll have a couple blocks left over there. And then 1, 2 over there. And then we could do our 4 aux back here. You know, the drone cores. And have it all fit in perfectly. Alright, and what do we got over here? Extra large shield extender position. Nice. There we go. So 2 on each side. Yep, that's all 4 of those. What do we got here? Ah, bathroom. Nice. Toilet. Is there a shower on this side? No, just toilets. Okay. Sweet. And then you can see, you know, we got thrusters there and easily accessible from the inside, so you don't have to go outside to repair your thrusters. We get the shield generator here. This is a hell of a nice looking ship, though. I mean, Ente just keeps getting better and better at making these things. All right, let's go down to the next floor, right? Floor 3. You can see our warp drive up ahead there. Got a cargo bay here. What are you? 8x small shield extender positions. Remove LCD first. Well, let's see, that's what, 2 blocks? Oh, okay, yeah. There's 2 more there, and probably 1 here. Okay, that's why there's 8. I'm like, that's only 5. Okay, I'm miscounting, aren't I? Maintenance. You've got side thrusters there. We've got... Oh god, yeah. Jumbo thruster here. Ion drive thruster. I believe all the thrusters are basically ion right now, right? Ion and a rocket, it looks like. Yep, ion and rocket. Oh, there are a couple plasma drive thrusters on here, okay. And there's a couple plasma drives there. Okay. What we got over here? Improved plasma turbine position. Okay. And you are teleporter. All right. You got... Where is the motion detector for you at? Hidden somewhere. So... Maybe behind this block here? Nope. Okay. And up here we have another maintenance area. Kind of same as the other side. Yeah, you can see there's enough room to here to upgrade the advanced thruster into a drive thruster if you want, which is always nice that there's room for that. Alright, then. Then back over here is the other 2 improved plasma turbines. Okay. What do we got going on back here? Right. Secondary hangar. Okay. Oh, look at you. Just the right size for, you know... Could actually probably fit a Marauder in here. Right, let me... Yeah, I mean, look at that. Oh, no, not quite. Ah, you stupid auto doors. Alright. It looks like the Marauder is going to be a little too big to fit. Yeah, no. It's too fat. See, that's the front. There we go. There's our main hangar. And yeah, it fits perfectly in here. I mean, that's all you can put in here. But the Marauder does fit perfectly in here, which is good, because, I mean, thematically, it matches. You know, it's one of those fits perfectly. Drone bay position, nice. There's room for that already. Because these are always a hard thing to shoehorn into an existing build of these drone bays, just because of how big they are. The thing is, you know, Android has space for it, a lot more likely that I'll actually use drones, you know. We have our constructor positions there. And it comes with one advanced, right? Yeah. One advanced constructor from the get-go. We have our main generator room here. Oh yeah, there's plenty of space to upgrade that thing if you want. What do you say over here? Right. Auto maintenance position, system position. Remove LCD projector and console. Set Topoldo signal auto maintenance. Nice. Do we have... Don't have a signal here. Right. I'm not seeing it over here. Okay. Lower bridge. That's actually a pretty good view from in here of where you're going to land. That is one thing I kind of noticed a little bit with the Hydra is the lower bridge. I think it's the decorative blocks or whatever. It's a little... You can't quite look straight down. But... Space exit. Nice. Oh, that's nicely recessed and protected. Good. Okay, that's... I thought that was a ramp at first. I'm like, okay, where's that go? Well, we can see the radar from inside. That's kind of cool. I mean, it's not like these blocks here are ever really going to get destroyed. So you don't have to worry about it. And yeah, you can just kind of see everything. All right. So elevator, right? We still haven't checked out CPU Deck 2 yet. This is always an interesting design feature there. Okay, there's our core. We've got quantum CPU extender positions. Okay. So actually, this is where your quantums go, is in here. All right. And then got the core, you know, obviously, right? And then down here, we've got all the other CPU extenders already in. And this just is the balcony in the generator room. Okay. Oh, there is, yeah, stairs. All right. And then if we go up, we've got, well, superior extenders. Lots of decoration, which is nice. Oh, and then this is actually the upper CPU. Nice. So it all connects. What are you, though? Oh, a bathroom. Okay. That works. Makes sense. Don't want people peeing on your server. All right. There's our generator. Now, I'm kind of curious. Where is the library, right? Okay, lower bridge. And it's going to say lower bridge on this side as well. Yeah. Okay, so floor 2 for the crew deck, pool, and cantina. Library's on 3, shooting range. Brig, laboratory, artillery maintenance. All right. That... Okay. I like the decals. Yeah. First quarters, okay. Nice. I mean, first mate's got a good, yeah, good room. What's on the other side? Captain's quarters, of course, right? And it looks like basically the same as first mate, so, okay. Way to, you know, avoid the jealousy there. Floor 3, here's our library. This is where we're going to see the different color variations. Copy data below to color tool. We got mercenary. I think this is mercenary by default. We got Bastion, Steel Legion. And there should be a 5th one around somewhere. Yeah, we got Empyrion. Okay, we got toilets anyway. What's over here? More toilets. Okay. Shooting range. Awesome. I like it. Definitely feels like a shooting range. We got lockers there. Okay. Do these lockers, though, show up in the F4 menu? No. Okay. All right, what else we got? We have medium shield extender positions. Okay. There's what, 3 here, and there's probably 3 on the other side then? Yep. Yeah, there's our 6, and then I need to go check out the pool too, but you know, I'll get there. Security. Yeah, it kind of looks like, yeah, like you'd expect. And then here's the brig. Oh yeah, gotta have a prison, right? Now, here's a question. Is there room? There is. You can put a couple of them in here. Nice. I've seen some ships with brigs that you can't actually put an NPC inside of, so I like to check it if I can. Laboratory. Okay, yeah. Definitely laboratory. Briefing room. Oh, it's a lectern. Okay, I'm like, why is it just kind of floating there? It's, yeah, okay. It's a lectern. Nice. Artillery workshop. Hello, ship cannon. And then over here is decoy light weapon position. Remove antenna and LCD first. So yeah, we have 1 decoy already. And we can put another one over on the other side. Nice. And here's our cantina. And the ATM. God, I was wondering where that was. And of course the menu. Dark action, bring your own spice, quantum steak extender, hollow salad, real chicken, mighty miner burger, no man's sausage, fried cosmozoan, bug from Pandora, tasty. What else we got? Jeff's cake, eggs and bacon, cheese baguette, white sausage pretzel and beer croissant, or maybe just white sausage pretzel and beer. But where's like the spam, 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 and spam at, you know? Had the Monty Python reference, right? Drinks, New Eden Mix, Omicron Sunset, Aqua Deadly, Long Island Fruit Juice, the Disinfector, Bloody Xerax, Salty Tears, Pan-Galactic Gargle Blaster, there we go. Bartender Special, and then coffee and water. Nice. I like the detail. Armor upgrade space. Add armor blocks as needed and as your thruster upgrades allow. Okay. Then over here's the pool. And yes, it's actually water. Great, I'm stuck. My jetpack was off. Alright. And then this is just up to other workshop. Yep, okay. See it. Alright, let's check out the armor upgrade space. Well, in a moment. Hey, there's a shower. Nice. I've not seen the med bay yet either. Oh yeah. Yeah, let's just go ahead and God mode through this. And then we can go through here and here, and it's got basically walls in here to help stop fire, but still, you know, keep the weight down somewhat. Now, when I upgraded the Warlord, this is actually where I shoved a bunch of the shield components, was in here. Hey, there's our wireless. Is that... what type? Counter transceiver. Which one are you, though? Is it just a regular one? I think it's just a regular one. Yeah, it is. There are some enhanced ones in here. These are just regular. Probably a good idea, because these ones are most likely to get blown up. And the enhanced ones require gold. So... oh yeah, there's plenty of space in here to tack on more armor. This is also where there's some upgrade LCDs hidden and stuff, right? Or, well, not upgrade, but yeah. Cantina label is right there. What was this one? Drinks. Oh, this is the menu. Okay. Yep. Alright, so... the last thing I have not found yet is... medical, right? Medic is on floor 1. Same with hydroponics. I didn't even see hydroponics while I was down here. What? Really? Where are the hydroponics hiding at then? Okay. Color me confused, right? Well, this is probably to medbay, right? Yeah, here we go. This is kind of like floor 1.5-ish, which is why I wasn't looking here. Not quite floor 2, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we have a full med suite here, easily accessible from the hangar. We got our fuel storage back over here. That's just a light, okay. 560,000 units of fuel in this thing to fill it up. Just what you need for long, drawn-out engagements, which is what the ship is, specializes in. And then up here we have hydroponics. Looks like we have, 18 total spots? That's not bad. Plus, fridges and food processors and more fuel storage. And you'll notice that it does not come with the hydroponic plots in it already. So... so let's take this thing for a bit of a spin, shall we? Let's see how it maneuvers at just fresh out of the factory. Well, here, let me go there, click that. Lower bridge. Oh, she's a heavy beast. 30 meters a second vertical with nothing on it. Okay. Now, what's our forward acceleration like? Okay, we do have, full max speed, and it actually reaches it fairly quickly. Takes a while to slow down, so something to remember. Yeah, we only have, half speed in reverse. 16 meters a second side to side. Which, I mean, you can go faster than 16. It's just, yeah. It's just a good metric to kind of base how it all works. She does turn relatively decently for as slow as she is. I mean, left and right is a little sluggish. I mean, I wouldn't take this thing through a slalom. But, when you're doing ship-to-ship combat, that should be fine, right? What's our stats look like, right? 6 meters a second. Yeah. 19.9. 13 degree roll, 12 degree pitch, 6 degree yaw. So that can definitely get spiced up a little bit. Comes in at just under 20 complexity. 121,000 iron to bring this thing in. 48 palladium. Okay. 6 large rocket thrusters, which are always fun to get your hands on early game. 56 bridges, 24 matrices. That 1-0 crew is the one I added in. Only needs 4 quantums, though. It's only for the extenders, right? The superior extenders. Alright, so I think... let me get out into orbit. I think I might go ahead and give this thing upgrades, right? Let's see what it can handle, or what it can do, you know, at, say, Core 17. All right, come on, load. There we go. Hey, Reforged Creative Station. Where the heck is that? There it is. 9 meters that way, huh? So 85 meters a second top speed in space. Oh yeah, that rolls pretty bad. But this is an armor ship, you know, armor tank. This is not, you know, a zippy go fast, you know, or a spin ship or anything like that, right? This thing is you just aim the nose at the enemy and keep shooting until it quits moving. There we go. So what was this? It was, what, 150 megajoule? Yeah. I'm curious to see, like, the reload speeds. Not terrible, right? Let's see, what's your ID? 1026. So 65,980 shields. Recharge rate is 850. The only recharge bonus it has is from having that small fusion inside of it. Oh, hi. That was the thing I wanted to go check out. Oh yeah, don't overshoot your target. It takes forever to turn around. As a base model it does anyway, right? But I mean, it's not bad with, all it has is the advanced shield generator, and it still has 65,000 shields. So this thing should get kind of interesting once we get it all the way up to Core 17. Okay, so yeah, this is just the standard. Okay. Double-sided, remember to check pulse size. I do like how this thing looks. Oh, something I have not checked yet on the Juggernaut. What are we looking at for storage? We've got 2 material boxes, we've got 2 product boxes, and a recycle box, all at 640k. We have a 640k dump box. Nice. 2 ammo controllers, 320k each. We got some miscellaneous. We got 2 handgun boxes. We've got 2 armor boxes. We got fridge in and out. We have 3 miscellaneous small containers. You can make whatever you want. And of course the Pentaxa tank, right? So it's got a good amount of storage for just being a combat ship, right? I think this puts it right about where, like, I think the Eclipse is what I'm using. One of my playthroughs. And that's about the same storage as that. And I'm using that as a carrier. Now, downside of this thing, you're not going to be carrying a lot of ships on the inside with you. I mean, it's got basically 2 hangars. And, you know, if you got a Marauder, then you're going to have fun trying to get a hover vessel docked onto this thing. So. Alright, so let's go ahead and give it a try when it's upgraded. See how well it performs. Alright, well, I got this thing somewhat... Still need some fine-tuning, because there's more things I want to put on here, but I ran out of CPU. So, let's see. I've got the 2 lower tiers of plasma turbines in here, just to kind of offset the fuel cost a bit. Probably not really necessary. Let's see. I've got only improved shield capacitors, because I ran out of CPU. And then this is a Core 17 with an advanced core. So, yeah. 150,000 CPU for that, though. That's not bad. All right. Yeah, pull out Core 17. I upgraded all the thrusters that I could. I only swapped out a couple of rocket thrusters. That was for the forward-facing ones. Swapped out the rockets for, I think, ion drives. Just so we can, stop just a little bit quicker. But with the upgraded thrusters, she actually, maneuvers somewhat decently. She's got good acceleration, deceleration. It actually is somewhat mobile now. And we've just got a bunch of turrets on. We got 25 turrets on here now. So 2 heavy railguns, 2 medium artilleries just for anti-block, anti-CB stuff, basically, right? And then we got 2 medium lasers and then 6 medium missiles, just because I could. And then point defense, we've got light gats, we've got modulated laser turrets here, anti-drone, the microwaves, the anti-drone ones. A couple flags, a couple medium gats. The total looks like 5 light gats. Didn't really touch the weapons at all. I did add the other ship cannon in. But that's it, just so that, our decoys are balanced. I did add, I think, 4 layers of armor to the nose. Which with the enhanced thrusters, it didn't really make much of a difference. So, but it'll take a little longer for something just to, kind of chew through what we got going on. Yeah, you can see, I guess I did in the back, I replaced 4 rear-facing thrusters of the large rocket thrusters with drives, and then I upgraded those to plasma. Or no, actually, I think they're antimatter now. So this thing takes a lot more resources to bring in now. Not so much on the iron, but like 128 quantum processors now. We need 4 auxiliary CPU cores, an advanced core. Yeah. But I think it would be, at least, as is, would have no problems taking this to like legacy space or to drone space. Probably I wouldn't have an issue with a Tavera either, although in that case I might want to throw a few more layers of armor in the nose. But, I imagine it could do it without too many issues. Yeah, fully upgraded. She's expensive, but I have a feeling that there's not much in the game that would stop her, so. What's the rate of fire on this anyway? Once every, 2.5, 3 seconds? That's not terrible. There are slots underneath here, on either side of the radar dish there, where you can slot in swarm missile launchers if you have spare, heavy weapons. Actually, I think you would have to remove all the plasmas and then just slot in, well, there's 4 swarms there. Yeah, I still haven't even used all the upgrade hard points in this thing yet. But I'm going to go ahead and call this a video. Thanks for coming out. I hope you enjoyed it, and until the next one, Signing out. Have fun.